My name is PearlescentMoon and welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 10, Episode 14. It appears the post office has more mail to attend to. I finally get to do my postmaster duties. Everyone's starting to use the mail system and oh, this is very exciting. And I could not tell what that is gonna mean before I open it. All right, let's have a little look. Here we go. For some reason, we got apples, sugar, and carrots. Is that to sweeten me up? RD and FS by RenDog. We have Dear Horse? Did this go to the wrong, Oh, I see. They thought the stamp... Okay, you know, the horse has a picture of a stamp. Okay, anyway. Dear horse, you are the greatest queen in the land. Your mane is a glorious river of golden stars that trail behind your magnificence like the plume of an asteroid goddess. Love, RenDog, and false. I'm very confused. But you know what? We're gonna go with it. Let's do a return mail. We'll grab ourselves a little book here and write ourselves a letter. Alright, I've got a response. Here we go. Dearest RD and Falsey, your poetry is sound, and the mind is aflutter from such flowing remarks. I go through great lengths to keep this mane tangle free, and to be recognized for my efforts is to set my mind in a field of flowers. Please keep sending such beautiful words to those around you. You never know who just might need them one day. Sincerely, the Hermit Post Mayor. Sign, a flutter, done. There we go. Oh, this is adorable. I love this. Now, I'm assuming because Ren is the first one that's noted as who it's from, I'm going to address this one to Ren's mailbox. Take these lovely ones out here, chuck that in, and pretend that my name is not there. Plunk it on here, chuck that one in there, and off it goes. Now, I gotta say, that's not exactly what I expected my postmaster duties to be today, but that was adorable. I love it. But it is time to get on to the real task for today, and you see a little bit of it poking over the ridge just there. Oh boy. In the last episode, I was teasing the fact a lot that we were gonna get started on our chorus plant building because that is the last step that I need to get my Purr bricks into full production. And I have to openly admit that I very much got ahead of myself and kind of started the initial process without properly recording it because, well, I kind of did it during a live stream. So what you're seeing right now is the very beginnings of our chorus plant production building in its stone and cobblestone glory. Essentially, what I want to happen here is I want to have a gigantic kind of a glass open area or open air type building that'll really show off the growing of the chorus plants inside, but we'll have a lever on the outside that's going to activate a bunch of dispensers from the roof to drop down arrows, get ourselves those chorus flowers, and then we'll have some pistons that will break the end stone underneath the plant so that it's all ready to be regrown. And for something like that, well, obviously the building needs to be huge because chorus plants in themselves can grow to be very, very tall. So this is what I have mocked out so far for it. I'm gonna have to dig out, unfortunately, a little bit of the cliff face inside to give us that nice cylindrical type building style that I'm looking for, but some big progress has definitely been made in what kind of design I am looking to create here. I was a little bit on the fence about where to put a building like that, what it's gonna look like and everything, which is why I've definitely gone for the straight up cobblestone and stone mocking route, just so we can get a bit more of the shape and composition under control. I've got a little building attachment off to the side here to connect up with the last expansion piece that we had made, really fill in the sides, and it will also act as an extra entranceway into the building that we'll need to get in there and replant everything. But before we get into everything, let me sleep because I don't think I want to be out here at nighttime. Boop, doop. Beautiful. Let's hop up on top of Tango's building here and have a little bit of a look-see from afar on what I want to create. So I'm going to keep that flow going from my original base all the way up to this side of the mountain, and eventually it'll get to a point where we'll have a bunch of this mountain terraformed, looking beautiful, and we're going to focus on this side first because I want to connect up to Etho and Tango here. But I'm very excited to continue the expansion of this base. And so also looking at this mock-up that we've done so far from above, something that I would really love to do actually as well is create kind of some type of garden or greenery coming out of the top of this building. We do not want this to look too industrial after all. We really want to harness the power of nature for our solar punk theme, so that is definitely going to be a goal as well. And you know what? Since we spent a lot of the last episode building up to creating this building and just getting it done, I'm going to dive into it. I'm just going to get this happening. So with that said, you better go grab that popcorn, put your feet up, because we're gonna dive into a time lapse. Roll it! Alright, so the build is done to a degree, minus a few little details that we'll add it in the future. But before I tour another lovely hermit around with you all, because that's what I'm doing nowadays, I actually have a few clips that happened while I was building. So let's get you all up to speed. At the end of the last episode, a book was left at my bone truck shop by the permit Popo, saying I was breaking some rules by not having an ender chest in my shop. I wanted to challenge that, and I didn't act upon it, wondering what they would do. Well, I was visited by a certain hot guy attempting to shoot arrows at me, and we had a bit of a chat.
Permit Officer Scar here. Permit Officer Scar.
Uh-huh. What you doing trying to murder me then, Permanent Officer Scar?
I was keeping an eye on suspects.
Are you sure? I don't think you can see
Under
through those
investigation.
glasses. They're so thick, mate.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me just take that off.
Look, another pair of glasses. Do you double glasses?
The crime on this server shines bright, Pearl.
What crime have I committed, sir?
You are in violation of the Cub Rule. The Cub Rule requires an ender chest to be placed in all shops in the shopping district.
My shop is not an ATM, okay? That is not my problem. There is an ender chest 5 steps away from my shop.
Your shop, after the 3rd violation, will be free for all.
It is not. No. You know what? There'll be no shop in existence.
That's how the Cub Rule works.
No.
3 violations.
There is
3
no Cub Rule.
violations.
There is no diamond throne. You sit on a field of lies. Have you got, has Grian officiated your business practices,
Of course. Very official. Everything's official.
Okay.
I mean, bro, look at the sunglasses. You don't think these are just something anyone could buy off the street. These are official sunglasses of crime fighting.
Do you have a contract for that? Can I see it in written words?
It's more of a pat on the back and a handshake.
No, that's not official, mate. You can't do anything unless I see words. I need to see words. Let's see it. That's not...
I'm going to have to ask Green for a permit to enforce the permits.
Yes, precisely.
Okay, I'll have to talk with my associate.
Scar, from a government office worker to a government office worker. Come on. Look at us. Look at our hats. We match. You don't want to... You don't want to do anything to this poor old lady here now, do you?
I'll help you out.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Scar. I appreciate that. I've got 3 shops that don't have ender chests, just to let you know. You got another one there for you?
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
That's under the table. That's under the table.
Come watch me do it. Come on. Come see the proof.
Okay,
I'll go do it.
I'll come watch.
All right.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Let's go. He wants me to do something about this? Let's comply. Here we go.
Your sales will skyrocket.
Skyrocket, you think? Oh, it's going to be amazing.
Will skyrocket.
Brilliant. All right, here we go.
Oh, this is big.
There
When people know that there is... How are you supposed to find it?
There's an ender chest.
Behind closed doors.
It's in there, Scar. There's an ender chest in my shop.
Well, I mean, you might have to mine down to get it at this point.
No, it's in
Literally.
there. No, it's not my...
Okay, there we go. I opened up a crack here.
Don't open a crack in my bone shop.
There we go.
Oh, look, well, see,
now
there
I
you
can
go.
access it.
How can you access it?
Trapdoor.
How do you get in there without breaking anything?
Like that. Boom.
Oh, you know what? That's actually really smart. I'll give you that. Okay. That's actually really smart.
Hey, I mean, the ender chest is in your shop. I can't complain outside of that. I mean,
okay, there you go.
If your customers are upset, that's on you. All I'm here for is making sure that the rules are followed.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Because we have authority. Just don't ask about it.
You have authority. Okay, so you're just doing your job, basically. You don't care how it's done. You're just doing your job.
Yes, of course.
Okay, well, we're going to go for another one here.
Where's
Let me
this
see.
one gonna go?
Good question. I haven't thought about that one. Hold on. Oh, here we go.
How
This is a
right
perfect
here
spot.
where the customers can find it.
Now, here we go. This is a good spot. Right here. Right there. And then all we got to do is we add a little bit of decoration, because every service needs a decoration. Beautiful.
Perfect. Wait. Hold on.
Wait, can you...
There's no way to access it.
No, isn't it the chest in there? That's what you wanted.
Yeah, but you can't access it.
So?
We have to take away this block.
No,
right here.
no. The cub rule says an ender chest has to be in it, not that it has to be usable.
I'll have to speak with the man himself.
Okay, well, in that case, we're just going to move on. There's
But for now,
cat
you
bus.
do have...
I got you. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Cat bus. Where do we put it in here?
Right here, so the customers can access. I found a perfect spot. Bro, I got it.
No.
Oh my god, this is the best spot.
Okay, let's see it. Where are we putting it?
right here. So when your customers come in, they have it right at their disposal.
Oh,
right
you know
here.
what? I agree. This is a good spot. Perfect.
Oh, shoot. No, 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 no. It doesn't open.
It's a brilliant spot. I love it. There we go. Done. Now I'm not breaking any rules.
Unbelievable.
It's fine.
How much are these chorus fruit?
I haven't set the price for
Wanna
them yet.
teleport into. Are these free? Okay, thank
No.
God. All right.
You know what? Fine. Hi. And just in case you're all wondering if my shops were considered pop-up shops or not.
There are many laws broken here, Pearl. And soon, we are cracking down on the pop-ups. All pop-ups must be full-fledged shops, and then everybody must have a shop for their permits.
Are you saying that my shops are pop-up shops?
I don't really feel like they are.
Thank you.
You have a level
I'm
of
so glad
detail
you
in your
agree.
vehicles that because like a pop-up shop is just like a stand, like the brick and the brick over there, like that. That's more of a pop-up shop.
Yeah.
Your builds are very detailed and thematic.
Thank you. I'm going to expand them in the future. There you go. I'm glad you understand. So the shops are safe for now. And I'm sure that won't be the end of it, and to be honest, I don't want it to be. I do enjoy messing with them a little bit anyway. Either way, we also had a little bit of a visit from Gemwell Building. And to put some context out there, I initially bought 6 stacks of pickles from Gem Shop to use as decoration in the kind of the new pieces that I've done around the place. And, well, it was apparently so crazy that she made a tweet about it. So, you know, in my goodwill gesture, I had to let her know what was up and that it was a perfectly sane thing to do. You want to know who's been buying your pickles? You bought like 6 stacks of pickles?
Yeah.
You want to know why why a certain person bought 6 stacks of pickles?
Yeah.
And you see what's on that tree right there?
Uh-huh.
I have 6 stacks of
Wait, you
pickles.
can place pickles on leaves?
You can place pickles like anything, yeah. I have pickles everywhere. There is 6 stacks of pickles throughout the new trees that I've built. 6 stacks, Gem. I had to use your
You're
farm
amazing.
for with my bone meal because you ran out of pickles.
You used my farm?
Yes. Because I needed them. I need 6 stacks. You didn't have 6 stacks of pickles, so I had to go
Yeah,
myself.
because why would I stock that many pickles? It takes so much bone meal. I don't have bone meal.
Because I need pickles, Jim. Just in case you didn't catch that, I bought 6 stacks.
Okay, well they're restocked and I upped the price just for you.
Why'd you up the price? That's not very nice.
Because I've restocked pickles like 5 times and I can't keep living like this.
What if I make my own pickle farm and get my own pickles because you're too expensive?
I feel like it balances out because I'm buying your bone meal to grow my pickles, so you're using half of the diamonds to buy the pickles.
I use my bone meal to get my own 3 stacks of pickles.
Well, I'm gonna start using your bone meal farm to get my own moss and pickles.
Well, if you use my bone meal farm, I can use your pickle farm. That's the payoff. That's the payoff, Jim. Use my farm,
I'm not
I
negotiating
use
with
yours.
you. You will use the shop or you'll be murdered.
Well, of course, I did use the shop, but now you've raised your prices. But you can't use my bone meal farm if I can use your pickle farm.
I wasn't using your bone meal farm.
You said you were going
using
to.
my pickle farm.
I did, but then I paid you
Yeah,
for
as
it.
a threat. It's kind of an empty threat. I don't really want to use your bone meal farm, but it's way too much effort.
What do you mean? It generates so much. You have to stand there and it does it all for you. What do you mean?
Yeah, but then I have to stand there. I'm not much of an AFK or pro.
You have to stand there. Standing still is not your forte. Can I have your pickles? I would like your pickles, Gem. Give me your pickles.
You cannot have
Sell
my
your
pickle?
pickles. Why'd you say singular pickle? I want pickles. I want more than
You
one.
can't have it.
I'm putting them in trees.
You buy them for the price on the sign.
I did!
Ma'am.
Ow! You should be rewarding a valued customer that's gonna keep buying from you. I need pickles.
Okay. The reward is that
Now they're
I
more
think it is.
expensive, so maybe I should be buying from you less so that you lower the prices.
no, the reward is that sometimes you get me over here and I tell you that you're doing a good job. That's your reward.
That's my reward. I thought me doing things over here would warrant me you telling me I'm doing a good job. You saying I only get compliments when I buy from you? That's
yeah.
That's an
I'm
interesting-
restricting it to when you buy from me just now. Just a recent change.
My base would be really good for hide and seek though, I'm gonna say that much.
It would be amazing. We should play.
We should play. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is far too long. I'm going now. Ready or not, here I come. She went this way. Where'd she go? It's gonna be all the way down there. Hello? Oh, where is she? Ah, you left the door open. Trails, Gem. Gotta close it behind you. Let's see. Did she leave a trail of trapdoors for me to find? Peekaboo. This one works. Ah, I found you. Hello.
Hello.
No channel. That actually worked really well.
Okay, 1, 2,
Oh boy.
3,
Oh boy.
4, 5.
Oh no.
Now, while she's hidden, I'll just flick all of the trapdoors in her base as I go search for her. That'll be a really good thing to do. She'll be really excited about that, I bet. And also, I can say that I was seeking her at the same time, and she'll never know any better. Well, not in the enchanting room. Is she in the garden? Do you think she went inside or outside? Cat, where's your mother? Flick some doors. Not in the barrel. Not in that trapdoor. Not in the storage room. Oh, maybe in the bedroom. Can't even figure out how to get upstairs. Bedroom. There's a door open. Oh! You broke your own rule!
I know, because you were going to hear me shut the door again. I ran down into my storage room. I was like, no, there's nowhere to hide down here, and you're already seeking. I'm like, I gotta go. I was in my own bedroom for the longest time and I had to get out. What about your base? Does your base have hidey holes?
Don't think so.
No.
Start a hint that I should go home. This is what I do to Etho when I just walk him home towards his base. I'm like, it's really nice over here, and then I drop him off, and then I leave.
That's the way to do it.
Are you doing that to me? You're like, okay, no, Gem, your base.
I was literally...
You go home? Go home, please.
I was legitimately
Go home.
asking. I mean, you can hang around as long as you want. That's fine.
All right, bro, get back to work.
Okay.
I'll go home.
Okay, make sure you come visit later, though, okay?
Maybe, yep. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye now. Narrator. She did in fact come back and ended up helping me with some redstone. Gemstone, pearlstone, perfect combination. And for a little bit of a context, my chorus farm has a roof of dispensers to shoot the fruit off the plants. And I originally had the redstone pretty much laid out like this on top of it. And well, let's just say it ended up in a continuous power loop and stopped working. Gem had a pretty good idea to put everything in separated rows instead.
You just need them here, right here, instead of right there.
I guess that works, yeah. I guess we can do that, please.
And not right there.
Oh yeah, true, yeah, you got a point. Alright.
Uh-huh.
Gem's a smarty
I
pants.
think it would work both ways. We're both correct. It doesn't really matter.
Gem's a smarty pants.
It doesn't really matter which way we alternate this.
Which way is this repeater facing right now? Hold on. Which way is our facing?
Yeah, you do the repeaters.
Okay, and you got the other bit.
Yeah.
You're amazing, Gem. I appreciate your help. Put
Yeah.
that one there. There we go. Got it. All right, we got this. Oh, this is wonderful.
This is
Look
like
at
the
that.
ultimate form of procrastination. When you really don't want to make a video, you come do redstone with a friend.
All right. They should power, because they'll power adjacent for the ones that are there
Bro,
anyway.
that is way less than 15.
Well, that's fine. Sometimes you just overdo it a little bit.
This is only 5.
That's okay. There's another one
1,
here.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I don't
7,
know if that
8,
was 15.
9, 10, 11,
Okay, I would have
12,
put that one
13. Didn't need that one.
Okay.
Didn't need it.
Okay, Mom.
I am the
Alright.
redstone inspector. You didn't need that one.
Well, they're all going in. I'm not counting. I'm too lazy for that.
I would just put them straight together, like in a row.
Yeah, but that's aesthetically pleasing, and doing it this way might trigger you.
It doesn't. Have you learned nothing about me in our 10-year friendship?
Well, then why are you saying to put it in a row in the first place, Gem?
Because that feels like something that you would do.
Nah, I don't care that much about redstone. I'm down. Gem, you might not
Go
want to
ahead.
be in the arena while I press the button.
I have no faith in this redstone, so let's go. Let's try.
Excusez-moi. Have faith in the Pellstone, please. Right, all right, you're gonna get shot, Gem.
It's probably gonna work.
You're gonna get
Yeah,
shot.
let's go.
Okay, top
Let's go.
button for the ceiling. Here we go. I'm gonna see Gem get shot. Hey, there it is.
That looked great.
Isn't it cool?
Oh, you pick up all the arrows.
Yeah, they're recyclable. It's very efficient for the
Cool.
environment.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
How do you put them back in the dispensers?
we don't talk about that. While you think about that, I'm gonna push this button. Wait for it.
What'd you push?
Wait for it. There it goes.
Whoa! You're so
There it
cool.
is. Isn't it sick? Oh, I love it.
Very cool.
So, well, now it has been a little bit of time since all of those clips. Etho is apparently busy dying over there. I hope he's okay. And you are now caught up with the present. It's now time for us to find a hermit that we can drag around to do a little bit of a tour with. And looking at the hermit list, we're at a stickler for choice right now. But it kind of looks like Etho's a little bit busy, so I don't really know what to do now. We'll figure it out. There's a random ZF online. What are the chances that we'll be able to get one of those two? Let's see. Hello. Hello. RenDog.
Pearl, what's happening?
Oh,
What's
he is here. Hello. Oh,
Hello.
your base is dangerous. Okay, anyway.
Yes, beware. There are things that hurt and spores in the air that damage the lungs. Beware.
I am being aware. Okay, maybe I shouldn't talk in here too much. I'm just curious if you might be free just for, a little about 10 minutes or so, or something like that.
Sure.
Is it possible?
What you need?
You can say no if you want to. You don't have to. I was just wondering if I could drag you around the new additions to my build.
I would love to.
Hermit tours? Hermit tours?
I would love to.
Oh,
Hermit
wonderful.
tours.
All right. Come and
Hermit
follow me.
tours.
Let's go. Okay, right. So there's kind of like a little thing I've been doing where whenever I finish a big chunk of my build, I do a bit of a hermit tours situation and I drag someone around with me so you can experience it with the audience.
Awesome.
And as you can see, things are a little bit different. I don't know what it was when you last popped here, but I've made some big changes.
It was not this. It was not this.
It was
I can
not
tell you
this?
that much.
And I do
No.
want to say, Ren, throughout this whole thing, give me your honest feedback. Like, be brutal, you know? Tell me your thoughts laid out on a platter. So,
Okay.
yeah. So first
Okay,
things
I'm listening.
first, one of the initial bits that I've added is I've done a bunch of those really tall trees around the place and made it look a whole lot more lush and green than it was before. I think it needed a bit.
Beautiful. I love the different leaf types in the trees too.
Oh,
That's a nice
thank you
touch.
very much. You gotta have the sunlight touching the top and the shadows at the bottom. You know, you gotta get that gradient.
Oh, it's sunlight and shadows? Oh, that's so smart.
I was a little inspired by B-Dubs. He's done some really tall trees recently. They look amazing. And I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? I
Yeah.
need some good trees. Let me slap some trees in this bad boy. So now we got some
That's
trees.
so funny. I also did trees in my biome because of BAA's
Oh,
episode.
really? Now we're all tree builders. Okay, we went through several different things. We went through path builders,
Yeah.
small structure piece
Tree
builders, and
builders.
now we're all tree builders today. But the big piece, the big reason why I changed a few things in my base is because I now have a Purr farm, which is that new big round building off to the side there. I've got elements of purple in there to represent the chorus. And I've helped it blend in with the rest of my base with the little smaller structures off to either side of it, just to bring it together a little bit more.
Very nice. I like how this building is circular and it contrasts really well with the squareness of the rest of the base, you know?
Thank
That's really
you.
cool. And it sort of follows the contour of this mountain here.
That's
which is cool.
exactly what I'm trying to do, right? I want to lean into like keeping the terrain around the place because that's the whole ideals of Solarpunk is to go with nature and not against it. Let's fly over here. Let me show you the intricacies of this thing. Oh,
Oh, it's not just an outside thing?
no,
There's
I do
more?
interiors. It's crazy, right?
Sweet. Sweet.
So come up these
Okay.
stairs here. I do want to mention, actually, now that we're closer up, I should probably done this further
Yeah.
away. But I've made some new Solarpunky additions to the base. Have you ever looked at flying windmills? Those big puffy white
I have
things.
never looked at flying windmills before, no.
I'm gonna do a bit of like a cheaty free cam to show my audience properly, but it's like
Okay, me too.
you got some like those big white puffy round things that help, you know, it float up higher in the sky, and the wind flows through the middle where you'll find the windmill blades catching the wind and using it to generate power. Of course, this is all very explained in terrible terms on my end, but you know, they're very much
That
solar
is
punky.
very, very cool.
Thank you.
So far, I've racked up 3 comments that I'm saving.
Okay.
For my review.
That you're saving? Did you want to say them as we go?
I mean, sure. Okay,
All
so
right.
number 1.
Uh-huh.
Don't like these.
You don't like...
Just gonna be honest.
You don't like them? Okay. Why don't you like them?
Just because the color is just so off.
The
compared to
color
the
is
build.
off. Okay. All right.
It's like completely, it's just nowhere near the color palette in my eyeballs, you know?
What if-
They're too alien.
What if I told you that the whole reason for this area is Purr, farming chorus fruit?
That does help it a little bit.
It's too alien for the guy that lives in a sci-fi base. That's when you know you really messed up.
Number 2.
All right. Yep.
This cliffside needs a little bit of work, a little bit of diorama.
Yeah, no, I agree. I haven't done my terraforming on that bit yet. Mm-hmm.
Yep. This feels terrible. No, I just want to say nice things.
No, be
I don't
honest.
wanna
I gotta
say
hear it.
terrible
Let's
things.
hear it. Come on. What is it? What's wrong?
Okay, I had an idea. If we go up in the cam again to the puffy, floaty things,
Okay. Yep.
you could potentially add an illusion of wind by making the top of these trees bend to the right slightly.
Oh, see, now that's thinking smart aesthetic. Intriguing. Bendy
Just an idea.
trees. All right.
Just an idea.
Honestly, I like it. There's a whole thing of like building with purpose and really showing some intricate details in that. And that is something that B-dubs would do. So that's a fantastic suggestion, Ren. I like it. I'll
And the
have
idea
to.
is, it's because
keep that on board.
the puffy, floaty things it feels like they're straining against the wind, right?
True, they do. It's got quite a bend to those,
Yeah.
that's totally
Yep.
string and not iron bars or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is my brand new chorus farm where it's actually functional. It can't be fully automatic because you got to replant chorus plants and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. But you can see inside it's got a wall of purple to go with the theme and a giant roof of dispensers at the top for functionality.
That is awesome. Can we make it work?
We sure can. Would you like to stand inside or outside?
Inside, please.
You would like to go inside? Come this way. I've got a door off to the side. This is the official entry. I've made it. I don't have any interior
Nice.
in this building yet, but it'll work. All right. And
Sweet.
you sit in there. Okay, I'm going to activate it from the
Okay.
outside.
Activate the purple machine.
I'm activating there. It is in 2 steps. Step 1. Rain arrows of pain.
Arrows of pain. Wait a minute. What?
There it is. Isn't that so cool, dude?
Oh, that's so awesome. So, they break off the little thingies.
Exactly.
flowers.
Unfortunately, it doesn't get all of them because of the way arrows sometimes fall diagonally. I could put some powdered snow up there to make them fall straight, but it gets most of them for easy replanting.
That is so cool. That was 18 just from one farm. So, I mean,
And there's still some
That's pretty
floating on
good.
top of the trees too that we haven't gotten yet.
Oh, I see. Yeah, then you just got to do a little quick fly around.
No,
collect the rest
no.
of them.
You hop back on the floor, Ren. I've got the next stage. You ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Ready.
This is button number 2.
Ready.
All right.
Button number 2.
I've got it on a delay, so there was plenty of time to go and sit back and watch it. I can shorten it, but
Oh!
there you go.
Oh, goodness. That scared the living heck out of me.
That's how my farm works. So at the moment, what the pistons do is the dispensers on the roof, they rain down the arrows and break off all the flowers. Stage 2 in the process is I've got a bunch of sticky pistons underneath the floor here that retract the end blocks and put them back up again so that it's ready to replant.
Okay, I'll tell you the 2 things that I love about this.
Okay.
Number 1, it's lossless. You collect everything. You don't lose
Exactly.
anything at all,
I know,
including
right?
the arrows. You get the arrows back too.
It's good for
Number
recycling.
2, yeah. Number 2, I'm a really big fan of redstone farms that you have to interact with. I'm not a big fan of AFK farms, so this is an amazing farm for me because you get to go to push the one button, beep, and then something happens and you push the next button, beep, beep, and that happens, and it feels like you're actually doing a factory thing.
And
know?
it's so
awesome.
satisfying, isn't it?
Amazing. Oh,
Thank
this
you.
is so cool, Bill. This is a 10 out of 10 farm. I love it.
I do appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Also, how did you wire up all those dispensers? Jeez.
Come have a look. This is through the secondary entry to my farm here. Up this way, this building, I've got to do all the a little bit more decoration to it and everything. But what I've done is the buttons from the outside, they come up here, they travel up this redstone elevator looking thing with all the redstone torches.
Let's call it a cable, shall we?
We can call it a cable.
Sound like official redstoners. Yeah,
I like that. Yeah. So come up here. It takes up the track of the cable, comes up here, and now it's just a bunch of redstone wire and repeaters to carry the signal all the way around to all the dispensers.
This is some clean redstone, Pearl.
Oh, Oh, thank you very much. It was a combination of gemstone and pearlstone for the top of this bit because I originally had redstone all over it. And then we simplified it.
Oh, right. You just covered the whole thing, yeah.
If you could pick out one flaw in this particular design, what do you think it is? Let's challenge the Ren.
Flaw?
Yeah, there is a flaw in this design here. And it's painful.
Refilling the dispensers.
Yes. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
There is a potential I can make it like a refillable by a minecart, but I would have to halve the dispensers to do that. And I was like, I don't really want to do that. So I'm just going to deal with the pain until I can't deal with it anymore. And then I'll change it.
Well, Pearl, I might have some help for you if you need.
Oh?
I've got a gold farm in the nether that generates infinite arrows, and I have infinite arrows right now.
Do you have a bunch of arrows? Oh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That would be amazing.
Yes.
Oh, yes, please. Yes. Well, thank you, Ren. Is there any clause in the business deal on that one?
It's first thing in the morning for me. Give me some time to consider the contract.
Okay, gotcha. We won't sign it just yet.
You know what? I'll send you a mail.
I'll send you mail? I like the idea of it. Use the mail system. Well, that's pretty much the gist of it, I think. One of the main things, though, I think I want to hop to the top real quick on the roof. Up here. The one thing I would give feedback on myself is that it's stone on the roof of this, and trees don't exactly grow in stone. I've got to change that still. Yeah.
That's a very good point, yes.
Yeah.
I was, in fact, just about to point that out. Oh, you know what I've just noticed? The pickles on the trees. I was going to say,
did you notice something else about the trees?
Oh, that is so cool.
Gem's been screaming about like, oh my gosh, I'm selling it at pickles all the time. And I'm like, yeah, probably have something to do with that.
Might have been you. I really love the chorus flower in the tree, which also adds to my earlier critique that it's weird that they're down there and also in the trees. So now we've got serious problems.
You saying I should remove these? I was pretty proud of them, man.
No. I love them in the trees.
Oh, you just don't like them downstairs.
Yeah, because these are the flowers of the trees. Why are they now also the lanterns of the walkway? Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, they're still plants. They're not lanterns. They're plants.
Oh, they're plants. Okay.
Yeah, I just restricted their growth. But I mean, I could definitely take that. So I mean, I haven't shown my audience feeling. I'm just gonna free cam so they can see properly. But yeah, no, I did kind of add them as cute little flowers into the bush. Thank you for mentioning that because I completely forgot to mention it. I just thought it added a nice little pop of themed color to it. But you know, I will take aboard your feedback of the lower ones, and maybe I can make them into some kind of tree plant thing down there as well.
All right, I feel really bad though. But you did tell me to be honest. So.
I did. You know, you've been the most honest so far, and I appreciate that. You've been very honest. I do appreciate it. Oh, look, solar panels. I forgot to mention these things too. I got these everywhere.
Oh, there's solar panels.
Yeah,
nice.
All over the build. But seriously, Ren, thank you so much for being honest. But I really appreciate you popping around and allowing me to jump in on you randomly and drag you around my build.
No worries. It's been awesome. It's been awesome. A great start to the day.
That's amazing.
All
Go
right,
get recording, buddy.
Well, thank you. See you later.
Bye. That was incredibly lovely of Ren to let me drag him around the build like that because I did not plan whatsoever. I didn't ask him prior. I just rolled up to his base and asked him and he was all open for it. So thank you very much, Ren, and thank you for the honest feedback. I legitimately do appreciate it. I do want everybody telling me their honest opinions about things, and whether we change things based on their opinions or not is of course up to us, but I do really love hearing what other I can't talk, what other perspectives are, and whether or not I think they have some really fantastic ideas. And you know what? He does. I may have to consider adding a little bit of wind twisties to those trees for sure, based on our new windmill looking thingies. What are these even called, guys? What are these called? Let me know in the comments below. But I feel like that's a really nice idea, and I will reconsider the chorus flowers down the bottom and whether or not we change those too. So now that we've done actually a full tour of the build with Ren, that is gonna be it for today. Like we did encounter within the tour, there is a couple of places that still do need a bit of decorations, like the interiors, and I would say some texturing here and there. For example, that building behind me is extremely bland. We will get to work on those too and see what we can create out of it. But it has been so much fun building this creation today, and it's a me design kind of farm, and I'm really proud of it. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please let me know down in the comments below, and I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye everyone! Goodbye! Bye! Boop.